Okay guys, welcome to your 8th C++ tutorial, and in this tutorial we'll be starting a topic called looping. Now suppose you wanted to print a value, say 10 times or 20 times. So one way of doing that is using our cout statement. Uh, okay, I don't know if I ever taught you this, but end L is basically the same as /n. It's the same thing. It moves to the next line. So yeah, if I missed that in any of the previous tutorials, I'm sorry for that. And now if we wanted to print a variable I which is equal to 10, like some 10 or 20 times, you could do it this way. You could just keep on printing, yeah, copy pasting. And now if you run this, okay, what is wrong? Sorry, yeah, now if we run this, we get this. We get 10 10 10 10 10 10 10. Yeah, that's okay, fine. But what if you didn't, if you suppose you wanted to do it 100 times or 1,000 times, then yeah, you could just copy and paste it, but the code will become extremely long. Just look at this. Yeah, it's gonna be 90 lines or something. So we don't want that. So that is where looping comes in. Looping is like running one part of the code multiple times. So let me just start off. In this tutorial we'll be doing the for loop. So let me just show a basic for loop for you guys. So for parenthesis int I equal to 0 semicolon I less than 10 I plus plus, and curly braces, and cout say I. Okay, so now if we go ahead and run this, you see we get, sorry, you see we get 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So instead of writing 10 lines of code, we've done it in what, 2 lines of code. So that makes the program much easier to read and manage. So now if if we wanted even 100 values or 1,000 values, we can do that too. It will just do exactly the same. See, we get 999. Yeah. Okay, so let me explain the syntax of the for loop. We give for and then parenthesis, and inside the parenthesis we have int I equal to 0. This is what, this part of the code we call the initialization. After that we give a semicolon. Initialization means the first value of I, the initial value of I. Then the condition I less than 1,000, in which we tell the for loop to run as long as I is less than 1,000. We could make it I greater than 1,000 also as well. And if we run it, then you see we get nothing, because I initial value is 0, and it's checking if I is greater than 1,000, and it's not greater than 1,000, so it will not execute anything. It will just terminate right over. Okay, but we'll leave it less than for now. And I plus plus, this is the step operator, and this is what increments the value of I so that we don't get stuck in this loop. Now we can make this loop without any of these conditions as well. Suppose this is how you do it. You just remove everything and the statement will still be valid, but what happens is we create an infinite loop. So now if you run this, see what happens. 4285. Oh yeah, I didn't give any value for I, so this is just giving a random jump value. If you give I equal to 1, you would see that. So, yeah, see 1 1 1 1 1. So it creates an infinite loop. You can create the for loop without any of these conditions, but you get an infinite loop. And you could also do it without 1, say I less than 100. Even this would create an infinite loop if we run it, because I is not getting incremented anywhere, so it keeps on printing I equal to 0, because I is not getting incremented anywhere. We could just increment it inside the block as well, and it will be similar to our basic I. So we get 9900 over. yeah, because I plus plus. You can also increment it like I minus minus or I plus equal to 2. You can do it, increment it any value you like. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we'll be talking about other loops as well. There are more than just the for loop. There is the while and the do while loop as well. So I'll see you in the next tutorial.